In this video clip, I will show how to complete the federal income tax year 2023 for a couple that's married, and they will file jointly, and they have 2 children, and therefore this couple, 2 children under 17 years old, and so this couple will file Form 8812 for child tax credit that can be used to reduce the tax. So for this married couple, their names are Larry Jones and Mary Jones, and they have 2 children, John Jones, 10 years old, and Vicky Jones, 14 years old. And for the husband, the income for year 2023 is $45,000, and his federal income tax withheld is $4,000. And for Mary Jones, the wife, her income is $50,000, and her federal income tax withheld is $5,000. So the combined income will be 45,000 plus 50,000, which is $95,000. And their income tax withheld is 4,000 plus 5,000, which is 9,000. And now we'll go to Form 1040 to input all this information. So here we have Form 1040. So first, input Larry Jones' name, and then Social Security number, and then Mary Jones' Social Security number, home address, city, state, and zip code. Married, filing jointly. And they don't have any cryptocurrency or anything, so mark no. And they were not born before 1959. They're not blind. And then input the children information on the children. John Jones, Social Security number, and this is the son, and then the son is under 17, so this couple will claim child tax credit, so check the box here. And then Vicky Jones, Social Security number, and then daughter, and then child tax credit. Line 1A, their combined income is $95,000, and they don't have any other income. So combine lines 1A through 1H, and we have $95,000 in line 1Z. They don't have any taxable interest, no dividends, no IRA distributions, pensions, or Social Security benefits. So everything is zero here. Line 9, total income will be $95,000. No adjustments to income from Schedule 1, so it'll be 0. Line 11, adjusted gross income, or AGI, will be subtract line 10 from line 9, and we have $95,000. Line 12, we'll use standard deduction, And so for standard deduction for married filing jointly for the year 2023 is $27,700. So standard deduction is $27,700, and this couple does not have qualified business income deduction, so be 0. Line 14 is to combine line 12 and line 13, and we have 27,700. Line 15 is the taxable income, so it'd be line 14, subtract line 14 from line 11. 95,000 minus 27,700 is 67,300, and this is the taxable income. So they have the AGI, or the adjusted gross income, on line 11 is $95,000, and then the taxable income is 67,300. Now we need to figure out the tax for this taxable income, and we'll just use the tax table of values. So to get the tax table for year 2023, we just go to Google and then type in 2023 tax table, and then it will bring up this. This is the formula that we can use to calculate the tax, or we can just use the tax table. And so if we click on this link right here, then we'll get this. And this is the tax table, and the taxable income here is 67,300. And so scroll down until we get to 67,300. So here we have 67,300. This column is for single filers, and then this column is for married filing jointly. 67,300 taxable income. Then the corresponding tax is 7,639. Once again, taxable income is 67,300, and for married filing jointly, the corresponding tax is 7,639. And for the tax table, I also left the link to the tax table in the description section. So for a taxable income of 67,300, the corresponding tax is 7,000. The tax would be 7,639. And this will be put in line 16. And this couple does not have Schedule 2, and so it'll be 0. Line 18 is line 16 plus line 17, and we still have $7,639. And then now we get to the line 19, which is the child tax credit. And so this couple has 2 children under 17 years old, and so they can claim child tax credit. And so we need to complete Form 8812. So here's Form 8812. Line 1 is enter line 11 from Form 1040. That's the adjusted gross income. Adjusted gross income, line 11, is $95,000. So we have $95,000. And they don't have any income from overseas, like Puerto Rico, Samoa, or anything. So it'll all be 0 here. So line 2D is 0. line 3, combine line 1 with line 2D, then we have $95,000. Line 4, number of children under 17 years old with Social Security number. They have 2 children under 17 years old, and they don't have any other children, so it'll be 0 here. And then line 5 would be 2,000 multiplied by 2, and we get 4,000. And then line 7 is 500 times 0, which is 0. Line 8 is combine line 5 with line 7, and we have $4,000. And then line 9, if the filing status is married filing jointly, input 400,000. Line 10, subtract line 9 from line 3. So subtract line 9 from line 3, then we get a negative number, which is, so we'll input 0. Line 11 is multiply line 10 by 5%, so it'll be still 0. Line 12 is the amount on line 8 more than line 11. Line 8 is 4,000. Line 11 is 0, 0. And so we input 4,000. So the answer is yes. So we subtract line 11 from line 8, and we have $4,000. Line 13, we need to complete the credit limit worksheet A for Form 8863. Form 8812, not 8863. And so to get the credit limit worksheet A for Form 8812, just go to Google and type in Form 8812 credit limit worksheet A for year 2023, and then you will get this link. And then it will take us to this worksheet like this. So line 1 is to enter the amount from line 18 from 1040, thus the tax from line 1040. Here's Form 1040, and then line 18, this is the tax, is 7,639. So we have 7,639. And this couple does not have a Schedule 3, so everything is 0. Line 3, subtract line 2 from line 1, and we have 7,639. And then it's a complete worksheet B, only if you file form like 8396 or 5695, and this couple does not have anything here. So line 4 is just 0. Line 5 is subtract line 4 from line 3, and we have 7,639. And then also go back to Schedule 8812 and input this number on line 13. So this is Form 8812, and line 13, we have 7,639. Line 14, compare line 12 and line 13 and enter the smaller. Line 12 is 4,000, line 13 is 7,639, so the smaller will be 4,000. And then we would stop here and then note that it says that if the amount on line 12 is more than line 14, meaning if this line is more than line 12 is more than line 14, and then we can also continue to the next part and claim the additional child tax credit. But in this case, we can stop at line 14 here. And then we'll go back to line form 1040 and input this amount on line 19 of 1040, form 1040. So here's line 19, form 1040. The child tax credit is $4,000. And this couple doesn't have any Schedule 3, and so it'll be 0. Line 21 is add line 19 and line 20, and we get 4,000. And line 22, subtract line 21 from line 18. So it'd be 7,639 minus 4,000, and we have 3,639. So in summary here, this couple, the tax is 7,639, and the child tax credit is 4,000. And so they reduce their tax from 7,639 to 3,639. So instead of paying a tax of 7,639, they only have to pay a tax of 3,639. And no other taxes will be 0. And so for this couple, the total tax will be 3,639. And their federal income tax withheld from the W-2s is $9,000. The husband, Larry Jones, had a federal income tax withheld of $4,000. And then the wife, Mary Jones, had a federal income tax withheld of $5,000. So that'd be a total of $9,000. So that's what we put in 25A. And then they don't have any other taxes here. So 25D be $9,000. And they don't have any other credit here, so 32 be 0. Line 33 be 9,000, so this will be the income tax withheld. And so for this couple, the tax is 3,639, and they had $9,000 income tax withheld. So they have a refund of $5,361, and that's 9,000 minus 3,639, and we have 5,361. And once again, the fastest way to get the refund back from the IRS is to file this tax, to file your tax online. And if you want to file everything online for free, and then IRS also has something called IRS fillable forms. And then you just go to Google and then type in IRS fillable forms. And then click on Start Free File Fillable Forms. And then it will take you to this screen right here. If you have an account, sign in. If you don't have an account, create one. And then just input all the information from your Form 1040, Form 8812, and then also input the information from the W-2. And then once you click Submit, then it will send it to the IRS. If there's an error, the IRS will send it back within a couple of hours. And then you just fix the error and then resubmit it. And then you just keep on doing it until the IRS accepts it. And so that's how we filled out complete the tax return for a married couple with the child tax credit.